Okay. Okay, let's come around to Starship. What do you think? I ran a story this morning where I talked about the 10 biggest things that Grok said that Starship needs to do tonight to satisfy the folks at SpaceX. What do you think? What are you hoping for? You have any KPIs for tonight?
Yeah, I'm hoping for two things. I'm hoping for the ship to make its full orbit, number one. And number two, I'm hoping that they deploy the faux satellites. Those are the two big ones. There are some subsidiary ones, and that is how well the heat shield functions.
Right.
That they've solved the problem with the engines catching it, well, the leaks and the methane fires and so on. I'm hoping that problem is solved. But it's a test article. These things, I mean, it would not shock me if it failed. At one point in the flight, they're not going to try and return the booster. It's not material. They know how to return it. They know it will return. They're very comfortable, and I don't think they want to risk their launch pad, and they do want to be able to launch again very rapidly after this. And I think they will do like a 3-week turnaround, 2 to 3 week turnaround between this and the next launch.
Oh,
And that's the reason they don't want to return the booster. It's my belief.
I see.
So they do have another shot at this version of the ship to test the ship again. But look, if the ship fails, I wouldn't treat it as a disaster, because this is the second last or the third last of this version of the ship. And they have a much bigger version, which is a complete redesign. So I think they have to get through these 2 or 3 as quickly as they can. And if the ship succeeds this time, they may do one more and then move on to the next version. And I think they're trying to preserve that the launch pad for that. Now, the other thing is they are going to move to the next launch pad for the new version. They've got a second launch pad that's up and nearly operational. I think it'll be in time for the next version. So what we're seeing now is the kind of trailing end of this version of the tests of this version. They're interim tests, not as important as what is coming up when they test the version 3 of the booster and the ship. And that will have the new version 3 of the engines. Now that is a big deal. It's going to increase the capacity of this rocket by a huge amount. And they're spectacular engines. They are engines such as we've not seen ever in the history of spaceflight. So I'm very excited to see those get into the air. So, my expectations aren't that high, and I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not down in
Yeah.
yeah.
So, one's heart doesn't get attached to the rockets. One doesn't,
Actually view.
help get up there. One feels like you're part of the gang, you're part of the team.
Exactly.